Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started kind of doing an all over body workout. My focus the last week has been really on the scapula. So I'd like to work a little bit on the back today, in the upper back. So we'll have a little bit of that focus, but we'll still get a full body workout. Modify as you need. Hopefully things will feel good to you, and we will get started on the roller today. So if you want to lay it down, we're just going to get going here. So just finding a comfortable position, as comfortable as you can get on the roller anyway. Palms are going to turn up to the sky. Take a couple breaths in, just kind of finding where you are. And exhale. And another breath in. And exhale, just letting yourself get heavy there. And a breath in. And exhale, right? So lengthening the back of the neck so that you feel that nice stretch behind. We'll take the arms up to the sky. Let the shoulder blades sort of hug the roller behind you. And then we'll reach up, stretching them way up and then lowering them down, letting them just sit for a second on that roller. And then we'll let one of them just fall open to the floor up ahead and back up. Other arm falling open, keeping the ribs connected to your body and up. And falling back and up and reaching back and up and stretching back and up and reaching and up and reach and up and reach. Nice job. Let's take the arms just reaching straight up to the sky now, moving those shoulder blades sideways and letting them move back to squeeze the roller, reaching up and squeezing down, reaching up and squeezing down. Good. Keeping the back of the neck really long. So don't go so far up that the back of the head tilts upward or the chin tilts up. Just keeping it in a comfortable range where the back of the neck can stretch. And down one more time, up and down. You're going to hold that down position, widen the arms a little bit so they're in kind of a Y or V shape. You're going to do the same up away from the roller and then squeeze the roller with those arms. Up and squeeze, up away and squeeze, reach and squeeze and reach. And squeeze. Great. Then take the arms straight back up to the sky. We're going to let one arm reach up by itself and then down the other arm by itself. So really working on kind of walking the shoulder blades, focused on the movement of that shoulder blade. Again, the head and neck need to stay on the roller without having stress in them. They're really relaxed. We're moving kind of around the head and neck. And down, up, and down, up, and down, up. And down and up and down, and then let the arms just open out to the side. So you're going to get a nice pec stretch open, exhaling, pulling the ribs towards each other. And then you're going to go a little rock side to side and rocking side to side. Good. Great. And then finding center again on that roller, we'll take the arms up to the sky and lift one of your legs up to tabletop. If that's really challenging for you, one arm down is fine. You're going to go ahead and extend the leg out and back and out. Remember that leg that's on the floor is super light. You're really focusing your work on your center body. Open and back. And open and back and open. Hold there. Legs going to come up and lower down. Up and lower. Up. Enjoy the stretch of it too. So I'm going up, allowing that hamstring to stretch, reaching away, stretching open, up and stretch and up and stretch. Nice job. Let's take that up and we'll make a circle with the leg. If you need to put an arm down, one or both arms, you're welcome to. See if you can make a circle with that leg. It doesn't have to be too big. Great. And then we'll reverse sides, or reverse directions, I should say. Try and keep that knee that's of the leg that's up really straight. So you have control of that leg through the whole foot. Great. And then you're going to bring it down, switching sides to the other side. Leg goes to tabletop. We're just going to reach out and back. Again, if you need an arm down, that's okay. And back. Stomach tight. And back. Reach. And in. Out. And in. And out. And in. Going out, you're going to hold it there. Take the leg up and down. Nice stretching here. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up and down. Up and down. Nice job holding up. See if you can circle that leg. Again, doesn't have to be very big. You're just going to hold stable. Keep that leg stretched and straight. And then reversing around. Great. And then you can go ahead and bring that leg down and the foot to the floor. All right, let's take the hands behind the neck. Here, you're going to use those hands to really support the neck, right? So here, if you're not certain about lifting your head, that's okay too. You can squeeze the neck, drop the shoulder blades down. We just want to find the connection to the rib cage. So my hands are really going to do the work of protecting and supporting my neck. I'm going to exhale, rib cage comes together. If I just bring my ribs together, my head naturally floats a little bit if I hold it nice and strong. Then I'm going to inhale down, exhale, squeeze, inhale, open, exhale, squeeze. Good. If you want to take it further up, you're welcome to continue that motion upward. If that doesn't feel right for you, you just stay with the head float. Exhaling up, inhale, reverse. Exhaling, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale one more time, exhale, and inhale, reverse. Great, you're going to keep one hand behind your neck, take the other arm across your body, exhale, coming up, inhale down, exhaling up, inhaling down, exhaling, reach, inhaling down, exhale, reach, inhale down, exhale, reach, inhale down, and exhale, reach, and inhale down. Switching sides. Good, really, again, supporting with the hand behind your head, neck, and down. Exhale across, inhale down, exhale across, inhale down, and exhale across, inhale down. One more time, exhale across, and inhale down. Nice job. Go ahead and relax. We're going to take both legs to tabletop. Hands can stay down on the floor. Stomach really tight. So shoulders here relax as much as possible. I don't want to be death gripping the floor. I want to keep the work in my abs. And I'm going to tap one foot down and back. You can keep the foot really close to you on the roller. That'll make it easier to keep your balance as well. So it doesn't have to be a big motion. And you're just going to work on trying to balance as much as you can with your abs and very little with your hands. Right. Right. Everything on the back side of you is stretching long. Your head stretching long, your tail stretching long. Great. Great. And then you can lower the feet back down. Great. Here, just take those arms. You can slide them down along the roller. We'll make a nice circle. Rib cage is trying to stay down. That would be ideal. So try not to flare those ribs too much. Keep the arms circling and circling. Great. One more time. Circling around. Nice. And then relax. Let's come off the roller. We're going to turn it around, place it behind your shoulder blades for a moment here. So here we're looking for mobility in that thoracic spine. So you're going to let yourself find a place where you feel tight and let the roller roll over that area. So for me, it's kind of the base of those shoulder blades, or just at the bottom of the shoulder blades. I'm going to sit my hips down here, hold on to my neck, and open backwards over that roller. And then I'm going to curl right back. I'm going to keep my hips right where they are. Stomach pulls in. I come back up, and then I'm going to open again, just in that one spot. And then come back up. And I'm working on getting as open as I can. I know it might be a little sore, but you can modify as you need to. Great. So then from here, I'm going to move a little up or a little down, your choice, where you feel like you need it the most. And we'll do the same thing, rolling open and coming back. And rolling open and coming back. And rolling open and bring it back up. And rolling open and bring it back. Great. So here you're going to take a little rotation to the right, roll open there, and bring it back. Almost like you're coming up into a diagonal upper ab curl. Rolling open and bring it back. Two more on the same side, open and bring it back. One more time. Rolling open and bring it back. We're going to rotate to the other side, rolling open and bring it back. Rolling open and bring it back. Rolling open and bring it back. And rolling open and bring it back. Great. Okay, so here I'm going to have you move that roller out of the way. And go ahead and lay down on the floor. Take your ball, place it between your knees. Here, I'm going to give myself a bear hug and pull my shoulder blades out from underneath me so that they're sitting on the floor next to me. Great. My feet and knees are in line with my hips, knees, feet. And then once my shoulder blades are out from underneath me, I'm going to flip my hands up towards the sky. And then I'm going to roll through my coccyx curl a couple times, just a coccyx curl, just once there, and release, exhaling. Great. And just thinking about where that coccyx curl is coming from, you want to always initiate with those abs, continue up into that whole bridge now, and roll your way back down. So just loosening up your upper back. We just bent it the other way. So it may be that it's a little tight, which is okay. You're just going to roll up and down through that tail into the bridge. Tail rolling, lifting up and bringing it back down. And exhaling up and reversing back down. And exhaling up, reversing back down. One more time, exhaling up, reversing back down. Great, we can take the arms up to the sky here, shoulder blades on the floor next to you. You're gonna hollow that belly, roll up into the bridge, hold it there, find some space behind your neck. Great, shoulder blades are gonna sit on the floor as we placed them before. Arms are gonna reach overhead. And then you're gonna roll down through your spine with your arms overhead. Great, bring the arms back up, exhale, hollow the belly, rolling up again into that bridge. Arms reach overhead, hollow the belly, rolling back down. Arms come up, exhale, hollow and roll. Arms overhead, reaching down through the spine, all the way down. Arms back up one more time. Exhaling, rolling up into that bridge. Arms overhead, stretch and reach your way all the way back down. Nice job. Arms can come back down to your sides, palms turned up, and you're gonna lift up into that bridge again. Squeezing here, make sure that you're not arching your back, right? You're hollowing your back, curling that tail. You're gonna send one leg straight out. It's gonna kick down and up and down and replace. I know the ball fell, that's fine. The other leg goes out and the leg up, flex down, point up and replace. We'll switch sides again. Hold that pelvis neutral, stretch the leg straight out, point up, flex down. Make sure the back of the neck is stretching, point up and replace. Other side, point up, flex down, point up and replace. Good, don't go down yet, just hold that bridge. Take the arms back up to the sky. Set the shoulder blades beside you. And here we go, lifting that leg, hold it, everything steady. Up, point, flex, point and down. Other side, stretch, point and flex and point and down. Other side, point and flex and point and down. Other side, point and flex and point and down. Great, hollow the belly and roll your way all the way back down. Nice job. Okay, let's take your legs to tabletop. And maybe let's take the ball, let's place it underneath your tailbone. It's always kind of fun. So you're gonna place the ball under your tailbone. I should have said that before taking your legs to tabletop. Great, shoulder blades are wide. They're gonna be your hips of your arms right now. They're gonna hold us stable in place, right? Because we're on a wobbly surface. Keeping that stomach tight, you can keep your arms up would be more challenging. You could lay them down, but if they're down, I don't want you to press into the floor. I want you to find the shoulder blades to give you support, right? And your stomach, of course. Starting with just one leg, tapping down again. We've done this before. Great. And tapping and tap and tap and tap. Tap down and down, tap and tap, tap and tap and tap and tap. Good, holding there. See if you can tap both feet at the same time. Hold everything steady. Your stomach has to stay pulling in tight. Again, keep those feet pretty close to your bottom. Right? Make sure your lower back's not arching. Ribs are gonna drop. If you find that you're arching your lower back, you need to go back to just the 1 foot at a time. Right? Stomach tight and up. Stomach tight and up. Stomach tight and up and down and up and down and up and down. Up one more time, down and up. Nice, holding there. We're gonna turn into our frog. So little turn out with your heels. Exhale, stretch those legs long. So again, find those shoulder blades, stretch the back of that neck and bend the knees back in. Exhale, reach. Inhale to bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale to bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale to bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Hold those legs straight out, and you're gonna come up and down, up, stomach tight, up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. Nice job, circling. Keeping steady and around. Again, it's not the arms on the floor, right? It's the shoulder blades holding you, stomach muscles holding you. You can decide how big to make those circles. Great, holding steady and down. And then reversing. the circles. Good. Excellent. And then you're going to take one leg down, one leg up. Hold those knees very straight. We're stretching here that top leg. You can hold on to that top leg, pull it towards you, get that hamstring to open up. Bottom leg stretch long, get that hip to open as much as you can. Breathing here into that stretch. That's it. Tight, tight knees. Great. We'll bring the legs up and switch sides. Good. Holding for that nice stretch. It hurts so good, right? Hamstring stretch on top, hip flexor stretch on the bottom. Back of the neck is still stretching long, so. That's it. Great. And then you're going to bring both legs up and we're going to do our single straight leg stretch. So I'm going to pulse and pulse. Switch, pulse, switch, pulse. Try and keep those legs very straight. We're focused on the stretch of it more than anything in this position. Switch, pulse. Of course, abs are working. Switch, pulse, shoulder blades staying wide. Switch, pulse, and switch, pulse, switch, pulse, switch, pulse, switch, pulse, and switch, pulse. Nice job. Go ahead and bend those knees in. We're going to lift the hips a bit and roll the ball away. Hold the legs in tabletop and grab it with your ankles, if you would. Hands are going to go behind your neck. All right, so keeping that stomach nice and tight, legs in tabletop. You're going to exhale, stretch the neck, ribs drop, find your head float, and then continue, if you can, upward. Hands are really supporting that neck. Oops, I want to make this really about my abs and not anything else, right? And back down, not about my neck. Exhaling, upward, inhale, release. Exhale, ribs connect, open up the back body, inhale, release. So you can think about your ribs connecting in front, but you can also think about them opening a little in the back to give you that space to come up. And exhale, and inhale, and exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, and exhale up. Good, holding there. You're going to pulse up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and reverse your way down. Nice job. Let's go ahead and let the ball fall away. We're going to go into that single leg stretch. So your choice, head up or head down. Exhaling, taking that head position that you want. I keep the hands behind the neck either way and stretch one leg out and back, switching sides. Good, holding that nice posture, stomach dropping in with every leg extension. And switch. Keep stretching the back of the neck up towards the ceiling, kind of in an arc, or that banana. I like to talk a lot about the banana, I know. And stretch, stretch, and stretch, stretch, and stretch. We're going to add the crisscross. So rotating towards that bent leg and rotate. Great. And rotate and rotate. Make sure that your ribs are doing that work, that your neck is not trying to lift you up, right? Rotate and rotate, trying to stay on the very tips of those shoulder blades, and rotate and rotate and rotate. One more each side. Rotate and rotate, bending and hold. Hands move onto your knees. You're welcome to rest the head down if you need. Bend the elbows. If your head's up, you're going to pull a little with those legs, bringing yourself even a little bit further up, belly dropping. You're going to exhale away, inhale, circle. Exhale, reach, inhale, circle. Exhale, reach. Inhale, circle. Exhale, reach. Inhale, circle. Exhale, reach. Inhale, circle. And exhale, reach. Inhale, circle. Nice job. Go ahead and rest the head back down. All right. So we're going to move onto all fours here. So you're going to flip it right around. Great. Hands nice and open wide. Knees underneath your hips. Great. And we're going to go ahead and do our serratus press here. So letting your chest fall between your shoulder blades. And then you're going to gently press the floor away. Releasing down. Press away. Back of my neck stays really long. Down. And press away. And down. And press away. One more time. Down. And press. Keep stretching the back of that neck. Let's move your left hand towards the center of the mat. Right hand at your chest. You're going to go down and push away and then hold. Push a little bit more. You can rotate a little open to the side. Look back at the floor and release back down. So push away from the floor. Rotate open. Come back to the looking at the floor, down, and then release. Exhale, press. Rotate towards the floor and down. Press, rotate towards the floor and down. Press, rotate towards the floor, down. And press, rotate towards the floor and down. Nice. Let's switch arms. So the right hand a little bit towards the center. Left arm comes across your chest. You're going to push away, open a little, come looking at the floor, release back down. Exhale, press, rotate, looking at the floor, back down. Exhale, press, rotate, turn to the floor and down, press, rotate, looking down, release, press, rotate, down, release. One more time, push and rotate, looking down and release. Good. Both hands back to the floor here. I'm going to have you wrap the shoulders down underneath you. You're going to slide one foot out, toes curled under. You want to really push here into the heel. So I'm looking for good shoulder posture, back of the neck long. Wrap those shoulders underneath you. So you've got weight through your index, the ball of your index finger and your thumb more than anywhere else. And then see if you can just stretch the other leg out, floating it up and holding. So body's square. I'm pushing into the floor with my hands. Elbows are wrapped. My shoulders are pulling towards each other. Great. I'm going to bring my knee back to the floor and release. Stay on that same leg. Same leg stays extended. Exhale, push that floor away. Set up my upper body, wrap the shoulder blades, and then lift the other leg out behind me. Nice. Try not to lift your butt too much. Yes, holding. Nice. And bring it back in. Great. One more time, really thinking about the stretch. Right? If you really stretch through that heel and the head, it's not that hard. You're going to wrap, lift your tummy, and stretch. Stretching through my head, stretching through my heel. Good. And bring it back in. Nice job. Let's switch legs. So I'm going to set myself up before I go anywhere. Slide the left leg out, toes curled under, heels reaching back. Exhale, squeezing inward and stretch that right leg. Good. Hold that. Back of the neck is long. Both feet are reaching away and bring it back in. You can reset, wrap those shoulders, stretch the neck. Exhale and stretch. Great. Shoulder blades on the back. The neck is long and back down. And one more time. Wrapping and stretch. Excellent. Find that length and bring it back down. It's hard, but it should feel good. All right. So here, go ahead and grab your roller. You're going to put it in front of you and put your hands on top. So I'm going to take my hands onto the roller here. Great. I'm going to start with just a cat. So in the cat, the temptation is to just let your body fall into the roller. What we want to do is actually do the work ourselves from our abs. So I'm going to exhale, hollow my belly, tuck my tail in. And as I do that, I rise up onto my very fingertips. But the work is here in my belly. That's why the fingertips are not doing a lot of work. And then I'm going to release slowly, but I'm going to hollow, lifting upward. Let this release. I'm trying not to let my bottom go out the back until I've come a long way forward. And then I'm going to release, finding that balance. So I'm really balanced on the tips of my knees. And then I have the roller under my forearms. You may need to walk it out a little bit. That's fine. Good. Here, thumbs stay up to the sky, ideally. And I'm going to let myself fall between my shoulder blades. If you want to rest your head on the floor, you're welcome to, or you can keep it floating. And your focus today is on opening that chest and the shoulder blades. So you can drop into that stretch, holding there and breathing. Nice big breaths. And exhale. Good. One more big breath. And exhale. Great. So here, to come back, we're not just going to shift backwards. I want you to come back up. Imagine my foot went in your stomach. You're going to lift it straight up to the sky. Stay balanced on your knee tips. Use those abs to pull you right back. You can walk those hands in underneath you. Great. So you're back to your fingertips. But I never stuck my butt out the back to get here. Yeah, we're going to go down again. So it's tucking that chin, rolling forward, stomach's lifting up as much as it can. So I'm holding my weight over my legs. And at the very last, I'll release for that stretch, open of the chest and the shoulders. 2 breaths, big breath in and relax. Second breath in and relax. Nice. And then we're going to hollow right from where we are. So lift straight up to the sky with your back. Balance on the tips of those knees. Let that roller come rolling back towards you. Great. So here we're going to change just a little bit. I'm going to come down onto my forearms. And I'm going to let the roller be out a little further away. So I feel like my shoulders are past 90 degrees. They're a little further in front of me. I'm going to roll forward on my knees into my half plank on my forearms on the roller. So holding there. Yep, hips go forward, stomach's tight. That's it. Nice. So here I'm going to reverse that motion back up. The way I do that, stomach lifts, elbows pull towards me. I find my way right back to my fingertips. And then now that you know how to do it, you can go right from here, hollowing forward, bend the elbows, come onto the forearms, tuck your tail and drop into that half plank. Nice. Shoulder blades are down your back. You're going to exhale, lift up to the sky, pull your body with you, coming right back up. Very nice. And off we go again, hollowing down and rolling forward. Good. And reverse up. Okay, and just one more because it's really fun, I think. You're going to hollow forward and find that half plank. Nice job. Hold this half plank this time. You're going to lengthen the back of your neck, shrug your shoulder blades down, and a little release. So I'm pulling the elbows in, shrugging the shoulder blades down. Relax, shrug, pull, release, shrug, pull. Stomach stays tight, ribs stay tight. Pull and release. And pull and release. Nice job. You're going to pull your way up and then you want to turn and sit sideways. So in your mermaid sit, Z sit, with one leg in front, one leg behind. If your knees don't love it, you can open the legs up a little bit. You don't have to put weight on that back hip. It could be just on the front hip if that's hard on your legs. So whatever feels good for you. Here, I want to encourage you, we're going to work into side bends and we're going to work with that shoulder blade. But what a lot of people do is they just kind of fall over here and they just lean into it. That's not what we're after. I'm after really you using this underside of your body. So keep that focus. We're going to start with a little, just a little motion. If you take your far away hand from the roller, grab your rib cage. And you're going to pull your rib cage back over. Yes, there you go. Shoulder blade has to sit on top of your hand here. So I've got to pull this shoulder blade in towards my hand. I can stretch that roller out and then I'm just going to go into a little bend. Not a lot of weight on this hand. I'm just bending, but that shoulder blade has to stay down. And then I'm going to pick myself back up. Great. Exhale, pull the ribs, drop the shoulder blade, and then I'm going a little over If you can get a little more each time, that would be good. Coming back up. And exhale. Grab that rib cage, pull it, and side bend. Great. So now you feel the side bend. Release that hand on your ribs and bring it over the top. Keep the side bend. Don't lose that position. You might feel a stretch on your bottom shoulder blade. That's fine. You're hopefully feeling a stretch on your top side. Keep holding there. We're going to rotate a little bit towards the floor. So I'm reaching more in a diagonal. I'm working that lower armpit, shoulder blade to keep the roller still as I do this. And then we're going to turn back to the side. Keep that nice control and work your way back up. Nice. From here, I'm going to have you turn and put both hands on the roller. So remember that lift we had. You want to imagine that here too, but try and get your shoulders square. I know it's a big rotation. Lift that rib cage and fall forward into that. When you get down here, I'm still trying to pull my stomach back, right? No collapsing. And you're going to press your hands in different directions. So the hand that's in the back is going to push away. The other one's going to pull down. So my front hand's pulling towards my body. My back hand's pushing away. The roller's sliding a little. That's okay if yours slides too. And then we're going to come back to the center and roll our way back up. Nice job. Okay, let's switch sides. So you're going to move the roller, switch your legs over. We're going to find this nice seated position. Take the arm to the roller and just check in with your shoulder blade. Then you're going to take your hand across your rib cage, grab those ribs, pull the ribs out from underneath you. And we're just going to go into a little side bend. Keep lifting those ribs away and coming back. And exhaling, lifting and bring it back. And exhale, lifting. Good, hold it there, keep lifting up. See if you can take the arm overhead, really finding that big side bend stretch. Keep breathing into those ribs, keep pulling back with this underarm so that you're creating that side bend. And you're gonna reach in a diagonal. Great. Then you want to turn back to the side and work your way up. Nice job. We're going to turn, get that big rotation. Put both hands on that roller. See if you can then hollow that belly. So I'm still pulling backwards away from the roller and roll my way down into it. Holding here, I'm going to push my arms in different directions. I'm going to push my back hand forward, my front hand back to create a little more stretch along the side of that body. Straighten it out again and work my way all the way back up. Nice job. Okay, so here we're going to come onto hands and knees. You're going to keep your hands, actually give you the choice. You can have your hands on the roller, be a little more difficult. More ab work, or you can go to the floor. So you guys decide. We're going to tuck those toes underneath, lift your hips up to the sky, sinking those heels down. So careful here. If you're on the roller, you want to really not put a lot of weight on your hands. You want to pull the weight to your heels and really sink those heels down. Hips high to the sky, shoulders are wrapping in. I'm going to let the roller pull me away slightly as I sink those heels. So a lot of work happening here in my shoulder blades pulling down, my stomach lifting up, my calves and my hamstrings are very much on stretch. Take a deep breath in here and release. Another breath in. See if you can open that chest a little more, relax the neck and head. Sinking back into those heels. And release the breath. You're going to come forward if you can into your plank. So you may need to give yourself a little step back with those feet. Lift up on those toes and hollow that belly, rolling forward just like we did on your elbows, but now on your legs. And if you need a little room, you can wiggle those feet back. Push that floor away, holding steady. Neck is long. Well done. Hold here, should feel nice. You should feel really strong here now. Shoulder blades down, neck is long. Exhale, we're going to reverse that motion. So I'm going to lift those hips up, Hollow the belly, sink the heels back. Be careful that roller doesn't escape you, pulling that roller towards you with your belly. And we're going forward again, onto those tippy toes, right where you are, rolling forward, holding here. Great. If you can, we're going to go down to our tummy. So you're welcome to go there any way you like, but one nice fun way would be to try and bend your elbows, rest your body down on the floor, and stretch those arms out in front of you. I need to move back a little bit. Holding up in that swan. So I'm going to just stretch those arms, holding up in that swan, and then you can slowly unroll your body down. Great. Here, we're going to stay on our tummies for a moment. Shrug those shoulder blades down your back, stretching the back of the neck long. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale, shrug the shoulder blades down. Letting your head float up is good. It's going to help you really find some room just to move those shoulder blades down your back. Good. And inhale, release. And exhale, shoulder blades down. Great. Here, you're going to continue that motion back into your swan. Good. Leaving your lowest ribs on the floor for now. So we're just really working on opening that upper back. Good. Wrap those shoulders. Allow that nice stretch. Legs are long. And inhale, release. Exhale, shrugging down, open. Inhale, release. And exhale, shrugging down, opening. Great. Inhale, releasing. Great. If you can, dig those elbows back in. We're going to come back to your knees. Find your plank again. Tuck those toes under. Find your plank either on or off the roller, your choice. Hold that again here. Exhale, lift those hips up into the sky. Take your weight over those feet. You can walk them in if you need to. Really get a nice stretch here. And then you're going to walk yourself all the way back. Heels sinking, spine in its neutral position here. If you need to bend your knees for that, that's fine. Press against those thighs and really stretch the back long and stretch those hamstrings long. Tailbone really out. Again, spine is straight, not bent. Yes. Really pushing that spine straight. You're going to take a big breath in, reach up to the sky, and release the arms down in front. All right, well done. That was lovely. I feel like my upper back is in its right place and open, so I hope you do too. And I will look forward to seeing you guys soon.